I just need Love Island to bring on some Cincos. You can't give me Cinco, then give me an Andy the next season. Hey guys, it's V and welcome back to my channel. The show just started. We're 3 days in and we already have our first throuple fiasco. Last night we saw that the show ended in a game of truth and dare. Sydney, she's such a troublemaker, that little redhead. She dared Jesse to kiss every single girl in the villa, pick out who's the best kisser. He picked Deb. After he picked Deb, Deb came up to him and started making out with him again. And did you guys see Valerie? Her eyes were watery. The episode started with Valerie pulling Jesse for a conversation. She wanted to know where he was at, if he's still feeling Deb. Jesse, he just lets Val know, you know, Deb and I have a connection. You know, I was with her from day one. I really like her, but I'm with you, I'm attracted to you, I like everything about you so far, and we're still getting to know each other, and we have to get there. Like, we have catching up to do. Valerie's literally a couple hours behind Deb, so I really don't know how much catching up she has to do, but that's what Jess said. Messy Jessie. Messy Jessie. Hashtag Messy Jessie. I like that. We're gonna do a little temperature check on the couples. Val and Jesse. Jesse's like this, but Val thinks they're going strong. My nails look crazy. Please ignore them. Isaiah and Sydney, we saw that they had a hiccup. Isaiah let Sydney know straight up, like, I'm feeling you, but there's some things missing. I don't know what it is. Sydney couldn't handle that bluntness. She said that it triggered her. It made her think about her past relationship and how an ex-boyfriend used to speak to her, like, kind of aggressively. And that kind of pulled her away. They're the youngest. We're gonna call them the youngins. Isaiah's 21, Sydney's 22. I'm like a blunt chick, so I respect when someone's straightforward. I don't care. Like, I don't like the undertone, the softness, the tiptoeing around, but I realize a lot of people are sensitive. Me, Isaiah's delivery, it wasn't that bad. For Sydney, it hurt her feelings. Sydney and Isaiah, they had a thorough talk, a thorough conversation. They've established that they both have a connection with each other. Sydney stated that she feels butterflies in her stomach for him. They had a hot makeout session. These two are going strong for now. I can't say now if their heads will turn, but what they have right now, day 3, I like it. And the fact that they had their first dispute so early is good, because now they know each other's buttons, how to handle conflict. You kind of got to get the arguing and disagreements out early, you know. Let's move on to Flaquita and Will. This season, it's Felipe and Courtney. I swear it's like copy and paste, copy and paste. I want her to go. Courtney and Felipe, they're starting to become a little thing. I don't understand is people kind of attacking Courtney. She's not my favorite girl, but Serenity said her and Felipe, they're friends. There's nothing more to that. She encouraged Felipe to pursue Courtney. Serenity gave the blessing. Serenity doesn't care. I don't either. So we have a new boy. His name is Tyler. We're gonna call him Tarzan. He has a head full of hair. He's 23 years old. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. I mean, I wouldn't do a double take for him. But you know what? He had the girls in the villa going crazy. The way that he entered, he was like in the pool. The girls woke up, they were looking crazy. So they're in the kitchen, well, walking towards the kitchen, and there's a new guy there. They look a hot mess. Now they probably know, like, let me always be on point because I never know when a new person's entering the villa. Yo, they were looking a hot mess, I'm not gonna lie. Extensions all crazy, crust. But he was really nice about it. You know when you look crazy and then your man's trying to convince you, oh no, you look nice? They were all like, oh my God, we look so crazy. And new guys like, no, you guys look beautiful. You look great. Cute or not, I'm just happy there's a new guy in the villa. It's gonna force these guys to step their shit up. Commercial break. We saw Valerie chatting with the girls. she's unsure about Jesse's feelings for her. Jesse says all these things, you know, but there's no actions behind it. He's not making any attempt to get to know her. He's just verbally saying I like this, I like that, but he's not initiating anything. As soon as she says all of this, here comes Jesse. He's about to pull her for a conversation. Then all of a sudden, Sydney gets a text and they're about to play a game. I kind of wanted to hear and see what they were going to talk about. So I was kind of tight. The text came through. Like, they couldn't have waited like a good 20 minutes. Clearly, production was watching the Truth or Dare game last night. Of course, they witnessed Jesse kissing all the girls. Ding, ding, ding. They said, you know what? Let's bring on a kissing booth. Now everyone gets to kiss everyone. New guy included. The ladies were up first. Valerie ended up being the winner of the girls. I believe it was neck and neck between Valerie and Zita. The guys were raving about Zita, but they kept saying, you know what, the kiss was so good, I want to keep this person humble, so I'm gonna give her a 9. I'm gonna give her a 9.5. The girls delivered. Now the guys should have practiced before they came on the show, especially Jesse and Andy. The girls were highly disappointed. Trinity said it felt like she was having a sword fight and daggers. Maddie, the girl he was coupled up with, said something was missing. I know Andy's ego is shot. Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, being the worst kisser, not even being the worst kisser, not even being a decent kisser. Like, none of the girls are feeling you. Zita said it felt like she was kissing a 12-year-old. Let me shut up, boys. Felipe and new guy Ty, they were getting rave outstanding reviews. Felipe, I'm not surprised. These Latin men, I don't kiss and tell, but if you've never been with like a Latino, Hispanic man, get that off your bucket list. We gotta talk about Timmy, because Timmy came through in the clutch. He was the last one, and they definitely saved the best one for last, okay? Timmy's passionate. He pulled the girls in. He was all handsy. Sydney said she felt aroused. Zita wanted to give that kiss a 12. The girls were literally all speechless, and Maddie was feeling it. Every girl was enchanted. Timmy won. Timmy even had to go back and give these guys kissing lessons. New Yorkers, man, we just got it. Okay, we gotta talk about the new boy after the challenge, okay? So like I said, the girls loved the way Tyler kissed. Girls gave Tyler high marks, raving reviews. New boy, he wants for them. He greedy. I ain't mad. Step your shit up, boys. Hearing that Tyler has Deb and Val on his list, Messy Jesse, he's like, oh my God, I gotta like step my shit up because I don't want to be forced to choose. Jesse likes Deb. He's just sexually attracted to Valerie. That's what happens when you use this head instead of this head and like follow your heart and your gut. He likes everything about Deb. It's just Valerie was just hot. She's new. It was the first night. I think he just wanted to sleep in the bed with Val, kiss on Val, touch on Val. Now we have some drama. Well, it wasn't really drama because both of these girls are super mature. Deb pulled Valerie for a chat. Deb is going crazy in there. She sees a new guy, Tyler. Yes, she's attracted to him. Yes, she kind of wants him. But number one on her list is Jesse. The girl wants that old thing back. She wants her man. She wants to know where Val is with Jesse. They start comparing notes. They start realizing Jesse said the same thing to them that he said to the other. You're both my number one. I feel a connection. I will pick you in a recoupling. I really like you. I like where we're going. I like what we're doing. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. My girl Valerie. Oh, I called her my girl. I like her. She went and pulled Jess. She went straight to the source. You know what I liked about that conversation? You know when your man does something and you catch him and you don't want to dig in deep right away. You just kind of want to feel him out and see if he'll snitch on himself. You ask like little low-key questions. Just Let him incriminate himself. That's what Valerie did. Pulled Jesse for a little chat, asked him how he's feeling. He gives the same old spiel. I like you. I like where this is going. I like where we're at. I feel a connection. You're sexy as hell. I like your personality. You're dope. Valerie's like, oh, really? I just had a little chat with Deb. Jesse's face is, yeah, motherfucker, you've been caught. Valerie's telling him, I'm confused. Like, I feel like you misled me. I asked you questions. I felt you out. You told me you had a connection with Deb. I didn't know it was like on this level. I asked you if I were to pick you, how would you feel about that? You said you would be happy. If I knew this was genuinely where you were at, I would have never picked you. I would have went a different route. Jesse, he apologized for misleading her. Now I want to know what would have happened if she picked Isaiah. Valerie said, I don't need your apology. When the recoupling happens, are you picking Deb? Jesse said he is. Jesse really likes Deb, y'all. Valerie handled herself well. She didn't get out of character. She didn't have a screaming match. She didn't curse him out. She just got up, walked away. She's done with him. Now she's going to try and shoot her shot at the new guy. Because, you know, of course she wants to stay in the villa. Now that Jesse's made it known that he wants Deb, Deb really wants him too. Every time a camera's pointed at her, Jesse's coming out her mouth. I feel like they're going to get back together. I just don't know who Tyler's going to go for. Let's say if new guy Tyler picks Maddie. Andy's going to have to pick between Trinity and Valerie. I just need Love Island to bring on some Cincos. You can't give me Cinco, then give me an Andy the next season. One thing that I'm happy about, this throuple situation was done quick. One throuple down, we have like 5 more weeks to go. I commend all parties in that situation for not letting that shit drag the fuck out. That's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Good night.